The cat's out of the bag now.
Hey. It's happening. Fuck. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Being at uni, there are various multiple things that I need to be doing at the same time. Unfortunately, I can't be doing this all the time. So, yeah. Let's do this! Okay, let's have a look. First one, if I'm at... This is so fucking ridiculous! If a hermaphrodite got sent to a gender prison, which one would it get sent to? I think that's a little bit insensitive calling it it. So get sent to the zoo. Thumbs down on the video if you're a hermaphrodite, just for that comment. Or thumbs up, maybe you want to be in a zoo. Peacocks are awesome. Let's do this! If space is always expanding, what is it expanding into? More space! Our universe is nothing more than the top drawer of the office desk of God. Or whatever ridiculous mumbo-jumbo you guys believe in. I'm not saying that mine isn't mumbo-jumbo. Everything is mumbo-jumbo. That's a brilliant word. Use that word more often. Let's do this! Whose dick do you have to suck to get a chicken sandwich around here? Open up, bitch! Let's do this! Why? Why? If you could live your life as an inanimate object, what would it be? Ceiling fan, just so I could spin at like 17,000 RPM and just keep everyone stuck to the floor. Or like a lamp and then just strobe near epileptics. No, I would be a very gay ceiling fan light, so I would strobe, spin at 17,000 RPM and just be like, oh, what are you doing down there, lazy bone? Let's do this! What is your opinion on the meaning of life? Ah, I read that slightly wrong. What's his opinions of the meanings of life? I've always said, and it forever will be, love, peace and happiness. Without those three, there is no point to life. Let's do this! If Steve has 4 apples, wrong spelling of 4, and the sun is located to the east, and 7 small Arabian men are touching their noses, wrong there, whilst doing an Irish gig, I suppose that's supposed to be jig, on pogo sticks, doing double dutch, eating upside down, Marmite begin. Why are you giving me fucking stupid questions? On the 4th or the 2nd of 1847. That doesn't make sense. What is Steve's second name? I can't help but think you've attempted to really go out on this. Oh, you guys are fucking insane. What the fuck? Jeremiah Squibb Pendleman Jones, that's going to be the name. Because if you consider the intricacy of this man and the fact that he has tango upon his arse, there will be 19 women towards the west of these little sort of Arabian men, and they will all be reading Harry Potter simultaneously. And because of that, the pogo stick is completely irrelevant. And within the 9th star, within the planetoid sector of the Pandorum Enterprise, we all know that Bill Gates probably had really bad foot odor. Is that good enough for you?
Is it good enough for you? Is it?
Let's do this! Oh, holy fuck, there's another one. If I were a duck named Craig, and I had 3 feathers in my bank, what is the plausible chance of me killing a Mythbuster? These are all written like, when you're in high school and it's like, if Gerard had 4 apples and ate 9 of them, how many would he owe Susan? It's just like, well, why would you ever eat 9 apples in the first place? What's wrong with you? The real question to that is, how many feathers would it take from this duck that you would name Craig to kill a Mythbuster? There are so many variables! If you got all the feathers and put them in a pillow, I don't know, the average pillow's probably got like 3,000 feathers in it. Poor Craig, you just have to pluck the fuck out of him. You could fire them from some sort of gun if you sharpen them enough. Maybe a quill. No, one, if you sharpen it is a quill and just stab them in the other. Let's do this! What am I doing? Like an epileptic bird. If you were a honey badger for a day, I just want to be a honey badger, not for a day, for the rest of my life. What cast does... what cast member from the show Friends would you viciously maul on your way home from work? Do I work as a honey badger? Does someone not, like, if I was a honey badger, I'd want to be a honey badger because I want to work. So primarily, as my job as a honey badger, is my job a honey badger or is my job mauling people to death? It depends, what's my motivation here? Like, I think I'd maul David Schwimmer just because the emotional level would just be, oh god. But if it's like out of pure annoyance, it would definitely be Jennifer Aniston because she doesn't play anybody else. apart from Jennifer Aniston. Let's know that! Whose idea was this? I have reason to believe it was this man. Let's know that! Why is it snowing in March? I actually have an actual reason for it. I have a real answer for once. There was a massive cold front that was sweeping through Siberia and Scandinavia and just happened to be dumped on us. Hence why there was snow. Boom! A real answer! Ah! And what created the cold front? Yetis! Lots and lots of Yetis! And they were all mushed up into like a paste and put on trees. Let's know that! How many mouses? Are they different to mice? How many mouses would it cost me to turn into a bird? Would that be... How many mouses would it take to mush together? Or how many mouses would you need to turn yourself into a bird? With the specificness. For mouses into bird, the standard conversion rate is 7.23 mouses to the bird. But with the standard conversion rate, it could be anything tomorrow, man.
The government have got a hold on the mouses, man.
If it's you into a bird, you've got two options here. You can either A, not be a bird, be a pig. It's a lot easier. If you go just somewhere over the rainbow, you know, sort of way up high, there's actually a machine. You just walk through and boom, pig. It'll only cost you 1 strawpenny. Otherwise, you're better off just get like an albatross and an axe and a staple gun. Yeah? Huh? Let's know that! Okay. If we... You're just ruining childhood, man. If Winnie the Pooh was civilized enough to eat his honey in jars, why did he eat off his hand? Surely he had spoons. He hasn't got any fingers, how would he grip them? You're a funny person. You. I'm going to go on the basis that he's probably got some sort of OCD. I mean, like, it's got to be really annoying to keep, like, a beehive in your living room, or in, like, in the pantry. Just like, darling, I'm going to get some food. It would be a real drag on your day, and just the cleanup would take hours. Mainly on the basis he hasn't got any fingers. Like, have you ever tried, like, if you cut off all of your fingers, you would essentially have this part here. How would you grip? You couldn't really grip a spoon. I need a spoon. Oh no, he could do it. Look, none of my fingers are touching it. What's your fucking deal, Bear? Fucking love you guys. Oh, let's know that. If you had 15 kids, why am I having 15 kids? I'm gonna be lucky to have one. Do you know how fucking hard that's gonna be for me? Would you call them all Dave? Of course I would. Even if they're girls, I'm gonna call them Dave Ena. Not Davina, not something practical. Dave Ena. There's gonna be a hyphen. Dave, as in Dave, and then Ena. E-E-N-A. Yeah. Shut up, I can't spell. Let's know that! Why are you reading this? Because you told me to. Let's know that! If I grew a big enough beard, yes, I would marry you. Forever. I would never leave you. Love beards, beards rock. Do I get to choose the size of the beard? Oh my god, you'd make me the happiest girl in the world if you could give me a 2-story beard. Maybe like a little conservatory, sort of back here. Oh, you'd make me so happy. Let's know that! If you could be any kind of cheese, what temperature should you cook apple pie at? Let's know that! When does a puddle become a pond? About the time a spill becomes a puddle. Yeah? Mind blown! Let's know that! Has anything vaguely metal been on top of the pot? Yes, actually. The Murder Dolls did a cover of White Wedding that was in the charts, randomly. And obviously there was that whole big pledge for the Rage Against the Machine for Christmas #1. That was in the charts as well, so yeah, sort of. Not metal, but metal enough. Let's know that! Why am I brown? Ethnicity! I think I'll end that one here. So yes, part 1, finally. What the fuck? What the fuck? I've got like 5 pages of this stuff. I love how none of us have any lives. It's fucking brilliant. Big thank you for participating. I love doing these. I need to do more of these. It's gonna be cool. Put down some comments, let me know what you think. Watch the rest of my shit over here. Subscribe, all that kind of shit. Carry on, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Have fun!